Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my students. Good morning. How is it going my student? I hope all of you are great. I hope you still interested to study science. Okay, Miss Suma just want to recall you about force. Do you still remember it?
Sarah goes to the park with her mother and little brother. She says, "I want to push John in the stroller." Mum replies, "You have to pull your kite too. So can you do it?" Sarah says, "Yes, I can." Mum tells Sarah, "All right, but don't push too hard." The park is full of action. The stroller is rolling. The kites and balls are flying. The leaves are swaying in the trees. The clouds are moving. How do all these objects move? An object moves when you apply a push or a pull on the object. A push or pull is called force. Force is needed to make objects move. Force is not matter. It does not occupy space and it has no mass. We cannot see force, but we can see and feel the effects of force. Look at these bubbles. They get bigger as the kids blow air into them and the wind carries them around the park. Let's differentiate a push and a pull. When you move an object away from you, you are applying a pushing force. An example is pushing the shuttlecock to the other player. Other examples of a pushing force are kicking a ball, pushing the baby carriage, and pressing the keys on a computer keyboard. When you move an object towards you, you are applying a pulling force. Pulling a cart is an example of a pulling force. Other examples of a pulling force are pulling the dog leash, pulling the string to keep the kite flying, and picking up a bag to get something.
If you and a friend were playing catch outside and you threw the ball over your friend's head, would the ball keep rolling forever once it hit the ground? Of course not. The ball would come to a complete stop after rolling a few feet on the grass. Why do you think this is? What is it about the interaction between the ball and the grass that causes the ball's motion to stop? The answer is friction. Friction is the force created when two objects rub against each other.
A force is simple a push or pull. All forces have both size and direction. What is friction? Friction is the resistance between two surfaces that are in contact with each other. We can measure force in newtons. We use an instrument called a spring balance or a force meter. Mass is the amount of matter it contains. It measured in grams or kilograms, but it's not a force. But weight is a force caused by gravity, and it is measured in newtons. There are some types of force. We can see there's gravitational force, friction force, magnetic force, and any else. Do you still remember how can apple fall down to the ground? Yeah, it's called gravity force. Okay, here the more explanation about gravitational force, magnetic force, electrical force, frictional force, and air resistant force. Here are explanation about balanced force and unbalanced force. You can see the picture. Is there any difference, right? Okay, I think enough for home learning today. Say Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin and See you for next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.